Good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, good morning to some. We're here on this day. Within these last 48 hours, we have noticed a lot has been happening on these YouTube streets. So, let's get into it. So, let me tell you one thing about families in the black community. It's lot of dysfunctional families in our community. Uh, this is nothing new that we go through. The only difference is that now, 2024 is all about let's expose, let's get it out. And really, it's nothing really wrong with it because it's kind of way, in a way, it's therapeutic for a lot. A lot of people use social media for therapeutic reasons, uh, including myself. I mean, I can come out here, vent, feel how I feel. Mm, No, it's an app. At the end of the day, it's the app. But to some, when family members get involved, it's not an app. Of course it's an app, but then you family on here as well. So you get into your feelings, get into your emotions, bring it out to the internet, you know, ooh wee. But at the end of the day, when you close this app, you guys are still family. So when people and family members come out here, sometimes it's just best to let them vent, let it go, and let it flow. And that's been my sin for the last couple of weeks. Let it go, let it flow. Because you feel so much better when you do. But sometimes, no matter right, left, middle, side, whatever you call you guys, whatever you want to be title as. I'm not title as no one. I'm title as me, myself, and I. I'm just me, myself, and I. I feel like I could be able to go wherever I want to go. I don't answer to no one. I'm grown. So I always gonna put that out there first. But uh, my feelings on a lot of things, it's really just my opinion. And that's why people make platforms. That's why content creators such as myself make my own little platform. I said, hey, why speak on someone else? I could just make my own and just speak and share my feelings. Why not? Right? So that's what I'm doing. We have the so called GOAT brought stuff out to the internet, which is just so. I don't know what to say about that because people put they self, and that's why I put on my title last the amazing pretender, because you came out here and you brought your life out here and said you have an amazing life. You the amazing person. Everything about you is amazing. Why do we have to do that? Why we just can't be real? Why do we have to pretend? to be something that we're not. We shouldn't have to be. We shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to be like that. I'm quite sure. You just came up with your own story, your own commentary about your own life. You still will have the numbers if that's what you're going for. The audience, if that's what you're reaching for. But one should never do is choose social media over your family. Never. Should never do that. No matter what. You just should never do. That's one thing one person should never do. That's my opinion on it. I'm sticking with it. So then, when you see, it's common sense. When you see a family is going through things and they bring it out to social media, sometimes you gotta let that family go through their thing. If it take 24 hours, 48 hours, 52 hours, no matter. Let them do it. Let them go through it. Now, one thing a person should never do when you see a family going through it and you so called supposed to be within that group of people that you guys follow and circulate and network with, let them be. Let them go through it. But when you call yourself, you want to start using the red ink pen on people's situations, before you use that red ink pen, please look in the mirror. Please evaluate yourself. Analyze your situation before you go through what you think you're going to go through and mark your red ink all over the whole paragraph. You should analyze, evaluate your own situation before you come out here with your red ink pen and try to check another family situation before you check your own situation. Now, I ain't never heard of anything, I I'm learning so much on this social media, this YouTube stuff. There's some bold people out here. There's some delusional people out here. You have people, there's some narcissistic people out here. We have the mental people out here. We have denial. We have anything but amazing. We need to some people need to take that amazing word out of their vocabulary, really, before someone can say they're amazing. And one thing a person should never do, pat their own self on the back. You give your own self credit. You give your own self, you're speaking to yourself like almost in the third person. Yes, I'm amazing. You amazing? Yes, I am amazing. Come on, come on, come on. We're all human. If this world had just amazing people in here, we wouldn't be here now. But the only reason why we are talking about the word amazing or talking about a family situation because you brought it out to social media. You brought it out to the app. You put yourself out there that you are this, the, I guess the Cosbys, you know? I'm just one step under the Cosbys, you know? I, but come on. If we was really real with ourselves in the beginning, we wouldn't be going through this right now. If we was really real to ourselves and how we want people to perceive us, we would not be going through this right now. If we was true to ourselves and real, we won't be going through this right now. But in every situation that I have witnessed or encountered, no matter what a family go through, no matter what you see from the outside looking in within a family at the end of the day going to stick together, especially against some strangers, strangers that we only know through an app. Now, did you hear me? An app. This is a app. So, at the end of the day, no matter what the dynamics, whatever happened within these last 48 hours, if you come against the family, a family gonna stick together against the outside, the outsiders. So when you come here with your red ink pen, thinking that you're gonna analyze someone else's situation with your red pen, take your own files out. Look into your folder. Look into your file. Analyze your family. Check the marks off with that red pen. And if you could check the marks off with your own red pen, and at the end of each sentence or paragraph, and you marking up, and hey, everything is a AK, you fine and dandy, you pass all the red ink pen marks. Then come out here and tell your own story because you're the author of your own story. But child, honey child, boo boo kitty, if you think you gonna just come out here and check off with your red ink pen on social media, 2024, you know you got to expect that heat that's going to come back at you. They ain't coming back with red e-pens and checking off. People are coming back with fire. Because one thing, when you outside of the black family circle, family gonna stick together. No matter how dysfunctional, no matter how extreme, no matter how whatever they're going through. At the end of the day, a family gonna protect their own. And that's it at all. They probably don't get along at this time. Everybody probably be in their feelings. But I respect, I respect a black family. They get along at the end of the end. At the end of the day, at the end of an app, at the end of a conversation, at the end of a commentary, at the end of whatever you thought it was going to be, they could get together and say, hey, we got you. We probably ain't seeing eye to eye right now, but we be damned if we let somebody else come in here and put their red ink pen on us. We be damned. And that's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I expect the flow. I expect the reaction. I, I respect all of it. I really do. Because that's what my title said. Black. Well, don't say that. They say BMF on these YouTube streets. Because guess what? That's what they do. BMF, Black Mafia Family. And that's why I put that out there. Because any black family that got their head that they respect, no matter what, the head of the family, that's what it's all about. And it's all about you don't ever go against the family. You don't. And family, not even intimate family. The family, some people, a group, a squad, whatever you want to call it. It's your family. But you have some calculating people out here. Goes back in the day when they said, watch your back. Somebody's talking behind my back. You know, all them little language, they come to pass, but really you think